So I get asked a lot, is now a good time to join the military? I get asked, I'm 25. Is it too late? Am I too old? And my question to both of those is, if you're in the age range of 17 or 42, it's never too late to join. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But I get why people, outside of that, what I just said, I get why people may ask, is now a good time to join the military because of who is running the country, the global tension that's happening, the bad economy, the job market uncertainty. People need reset buttons. The you got Gen Z and the young millennials, right? They questioning college debt. It's a multitude of things that's happening in the world to where you think about joining the military to get out some of that stuff. And I believe when y'all question it, y'all are asking, am I walking into chaos or an opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Because you need something different. You need help. And there is nothing wrong with needing help. So my thing is this. I went in at 19, fresh a year removed from college. Wasn't broke. Let's get that understood. I wasn't broke. But what I was doing, I didn't want to make that a life for myself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to really mature on a different level. I wanted to do something different, and the military is different. It's out of the ordinary, at least with my family. People in my family weren't going to the military like that. So, and the fact that I did it is it's crazy. But I wanted the structure. I wanted the discipline. I wanted to be uncomfortable, and that's exactly what's gonna happen when you join, whatever age you decide to join, between 17 and 42, I believe. It may be 41, but dog, the stuff that you think about in regards to the military, I don't think about. Like, you may think about war, you may think about, you know what I'm saying, doing combat, or dying. I never, those thoughts never came across my psyche as I'm going through this. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want y'all to take it too serious to where it messes your psyche up, because once you get into the military, bro, you're gonna have a different outlook of how the military actually is. But I get why people may question it because they're on the outside looking in, and then you have me, that's an ordinary black dude that just decided to go to the military because he didn't want to go to school and didn't want to stay home, but he had to do something different, and he decided to go to the military. And I'm telling you, it's fine, regardless of who the leader is. You're going to be fine. If you do it right, bruh, and if you just a smooth individual, man, that shit smooth, bruh. That shit smooth now. Now, listen. I'm not saying ain't no bullshit. Don't be happy. That's not what I'm saying. You gonna go through some dumb stuff. But what I'm telling you is that the dumb stuff that happens, it ain't make or break. Like it's little childish stuff you may have to go through. Like you may have to work a whole week straight and get one day off. It's like shit like that happens. You know, you may want to take leave and go home, and they say no. You know, it's just little petty stuff like that. But it's cool though. But it's cool because listen, you military. People in the world rock with military. I don't care what nobody say. So you entitled to different things, active and veteran. So it's like we 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 get catered to. You know what I'm saying? The military get catered to, regardless of who the the commander in chief is. Like people may have a opinion about the military, the veterans, this and that. They may think that we receive too much or whatever case may be. But at the end of the day, the veterans is taken care of, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no situation happening again where it's a Osama bin Laden or it's a war between the Iraq and USA and because of 9/11. I don't see that happening again, but that was really the only time in my existence that I've known of the war. So I never thought about wars and this and that. Man, I'm here to collect this check, man. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta do the other stuff, bro, I fuck it. Because at the end of the day, you volunteer to do this. So at some point, if it does get real, you may have to participate. You know what I mean? Because you signed the dotted line to you know serve the Constitution, serve and protect, or however it go. But yeah, yeah, dog. But even with all that, I still consider it's a good time to go, bro. It's a good time to go, regardless of the time. I ain't trying to like trick people into joining. Nah, I ain't saying that because I ain't joining. I said that because I did it, bro. I may be 8 years removed, but ain't much changed. I just did a video about how the Air Force ain't changed. So what I'm saying is still relevant. You know what I mean? So man, I'm a different dude because of the military. You know what I mean? I'm more mature. I think different. I handle situations different. I just do a lot of things different because I was exposed to learning how to handle situations. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get that without the military, dog. I don't get that. You can think however you want to think about the military. You may be a person that feel like, oh, you fighting a white man's war. Says who? I I don't think about shit like that because it's not that deep to me. You rather die fighting a white man's war, bro. We gonna die regardless. That may be a little too deep for y'all or dark for y'all, but that's just how I think because of the military. Like y'all be taking this shit too serious, bro. Too serious. The military ain't as serious as people like to make it out to be. Now the Marines, them niggas serious. The Marines serious as hell. But, bruh, if you go to the Air Force, regardless of how people may feel about the Air Force, Chill Force, whatever the case may be, bro, the Air Force be chilling, dog. It is sweet. And I'm not saying that to like talk, make light or talk down on the Air Force, but the Air Force is chilling here when you sit there and think about it. Yes, you're gonna have dumb stuff, but the Air Force is sweet, bro. And it's like I understand why it's a journey to get it's a journey to get into the Air Force, but it's so worth it, bro. It is so worth it, dog. When people see on my license that must say veteran Air Force, but they look at me different. Hey, I got pulled over because I had my front windshield tinted. It was dark in that motherfucker. And I just feel like if you a cop pulling somebody over for 10, bro, you just bored. You just bored. But I had passed him and he didn't think not 1 second. He immediately whipped that U-turn and pulled me over. So I got the DV tag. So he was already aware that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a veteran. And he said, hey man, you know your your windshield too dark or it should be tinted, whatever he said. And then he was like, is that part of your disability? I said, yes, sir. He said, let me see your license. So I gave him the license. He said, oh, you a veteran? What branch? I said, Air Force. He said, ah. He said, I'm a Marine. I'm a Marine. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you slide because, you know, we appreciate Air Force as a Marine. And nigga, that made me feel good. So I don't care about the old motherfucking Chair Force joke. And if you want to go, bro, to the Air Force, man, go. Like, what we talking about? Man, imagine me telling y'all or talking to y'all how I'm talking to y'all. Bro, I told my own siblings to go. Like, what are we talking about? Regardless of other times, regardless of who's running the country, I mean, I'm still telling my own siblings to go. And I will go back again. Like, what we talking about? So don't ask me is now a good time because I'm going to tell you yes every time. Every time I'm telling you yes. And I'm not no military yes man or Air Force yes man. No. I just know what that shit did for me. And I know what this shit can do for other dudes that look like me. That need a way out, that need something different. Regardless of the age. I went in at 19, you may feel how you feel. You may feel how I felt at 19, at 23, or 24, 25, whatever. Whenever you get that feeling, bro, man, go. Because that's what I did, bro. And will continue to step my decision. So yes, is now a good time. Yes. But I'm only speaking for Air Force. Only speaking for Air Force, dog. Disclaimer: this shit is only for Air Force, man. Hey, I can't speak for the other three branches, but for the Air Force, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I had to put that disclaimer in there. I know we're only 14 minutes in, but I had to throw that disclaimer in there. is it is it worth joining the Air Force? Absolutely. But now, all jokes aside, bro, the Air Force may not be for you, or it may be too strict for you, or you know what I'm saying? And other branches may be lenient of what you got going on. But overall, bro, the military school is good for the people that need it. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. I gotta say this too. I gotta be a real one to say it. If you genuinely don't need the military, bruh, and you only joining to pay a little bit less on, like, you know, don't join the military. This is not for the people that don't need it and they just want the benefits. Bro, you gonna, and the reason I say that because you gonna hate it. It's a difference between a dude that needs to join the military and need the benefits than a person that don't want to join the military but want the benefits. The careers are different. The experiences are different. The person that didn't need it is gonna hate it and have a bad experience. But the person that needed it, they gonna adapt and appreciate the shit. Bro, I be in this mother talking. I be, man. I ain't no creator on this joint. Breaking it down how I'm doing it for y'all, bro. So to answer the question once again, is it worth joining the military right now or in 2026? Yes. Air Force only. Nah, but nah, I'm regardless of what happens, bro. Yeah, I'm making a decision in my next life. So that should give you everything you need to know about how I feel about the situation. Will you deploy? Maybe, but it's a possibility you may not. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna experience some favoritism? Absolutely. Will you experience some racism? Possibly as well. But everything that I'm speaking of, you could probably go through or been through it right now. So what we talking about? It's all about who you is as a person that to handle it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like, yeah, I feel like this is a very good video, and I hope this video made y'all feel comfortable. Excuse me, comfortable with y'all decision. If you got family friends that's questioning you, doubting you, or saying, trying to trick you out your spot, or excuse me, damn, make you feel like you tripping for trying to join the military, man, you gotta tell them move around. You gotta tell them moving around. You don't need that. Did my family want me to go to the military? No. But was they some hating ass people? No, they wasn't. They supported the decision. That's just not what they wanted for me. But that's all that there was. They ain't try to like enforce their life on me or the life they wanted on me. You know what I'm saying? So even if they did, I was gonna still do what I want to do because that's just who I am as a person. What you mean I can't do what I want to do in my life? Like what we talking about? So yeah, good video, man. Good question. I hope this helps somebody. If it helped one person, bro, cool. That means I'm doing my part. All right. More lit content on the way. I'm feeling good mentally. So the video ideas are flowing. So y'all say y'all like the longer videos, the 20-minute videos. I'm a see. I'm gonna continue to be consistent, or I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible with being entertaining while giving y'all the game. So I don't want y'all to be like, yeah, I watched Pat, but Pat born to hell, you know. So I don't want that. Like you gonna laugh over here. You gonna laugh over here. The fuck. So yeah, I really rock with what we got going on, and I appreciate y'all, bro. So I don't want to continue to get mushy on y'all. So I'm gonna go and wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Did I do my intro? But you too got that damn ass one on the Pappy. And we are back with another video. And I'm out, bruh.